Okay, for a slightly different question on tax and wages, if you got told a person had wages of 60,000 euros a year, a tax credit of 3,550 a year, but the person pays all their tax at a standard rate. We aren't told that rate though, the rate is X%. We are told how much tax they pay over the whole year though, so you have to calculate what the rate is. So, when you think about it, the person we know is earning 60,000 a year, right? He or she, in this case it's a she, will be paying tax on all of that at X%. So if we were working that out, we would go 60,000 times our X% should give us the tax payable. To our tax payable, you would then subtract the 3,550 euros. Okay, so that means, as in this would have been the credit. So your tax payable, take away 3,500 is equal to 10,500 euros. Because we are told she pays 10,500 tax. So what we are basically doing is the sum in reverse. So normally we subtract 3,500 away. What we are doing in this case is we are adding it. So we have 10,500 plus our 3,550 gives us 14,050 euros. Okay, that should be our tax, our gross tax, right? We know the gross tax is a percentage of this. So normally we multiply, so we do the opposite of multiply. So in this case, we are going to divide 60,000 divided by our 14050. So 60,000 divided by 14050 gives me the grand total of 4.27. So that means if I multiplied 60,000 by 0.427, I do not get that. Okay, slightly different question. In this question, you got told the person got given 60,000 euros as a wage. The person had a tax credit of 3,600. However, this person supposedly pays all their tax at a standard rate of X%. They don't pay a high one and a low one. They pay everything at the same rate. And this rate is X. We are told that the person pays 10,750 euros tax over the whole year. So, what we have to do is we have to calculate what the X is. Normally what we would do is we would go the wage take away the standard cutoff rate, but there is none of that involved in this. The whole of the wage is taxed at X%. So basically what you have is you've got your 60,000, all of it will be multiplied by your X%, and you would get the gross tax. In this case, we don't know what the gross tax is. However, we do know that the person has a tax credit of 3,600. So normally what we would do is we would subtract the 3,600 away from the gross tax, and we would end up with the net tax. We do know what the next tax is in this case. So the net tax is 10,750. What we are doing basically in the sum is we are going to work backwards up the sum to work out what this percentage is. So normally we subtract our 3,600, but this time we are going to add it on. So if we have 10,750 and we add 3,600 to it, so we've got 1,750 plus 3,600, that will give us 1,433 14350. So 14350 is the gross tax. So in other words, that is my X percent of 60,000. So the next thing I have to do is I have to divide my 14350 by my 60,000. So when I'm doing it the first way, I would do multiply, but I am doing everything in reverse. So normally I subtract, this time I add. I multiply, this time I divide. So when I divide 14,350 by 60,000, I get 0.239. Right? So that means 14,350 is 0.239 of 60,000. I need this as a percentage. So normally to get it as a decimal from a percentage, I divide. So I'm going to do the opposite. So this time I'm going to multiply by 100 and I get 23.9%. So the standard rate of tax for this person was 23.9%. Okay, so in this sum, we're doing everything in reverse.